Hi guys, what's going on? This is Oleg, your real estate broker with Seattle Bellevue comments. This episode is going to be my June 2025 real estate market update for all Seattle and all East Side locations. And I'd like to start this episode with a story. I just sold this property in Mill Creek, Washington. My client was looking for a perfect home. Of course, perfect home for everyone, it's a different home, but for my clients, they have specific requirements what they're looking for, and we will find this perfect home. Medium close sale price in area about $1.2 to $1.4 million, and we was able to secure this property for $877,000. Appraisal come back higher price than was a purchase price. So I'm really happy, I'm really excited for my clients. In any neighborhoods, in any price range, you can always find a good deal. And now let's jump in to view current month supply of inventory for King County and Snohomish County. Those two counties combines a lot of city, and finally we see some green color, which is represent balanced market. It's between 2 and 4 months supply of inventory, which is really good for the buyers because buyers now can choose the property, do not have to rush with the offers. Cities like Bellevue, West Bellevue, East Bellevue, Mercer Island, Woodinville, and also we see South King County cities like Maple Valley and Enumclaw. And we see in some islands, and also we see in South Seattle. So those locations have currently balanced market, which is really good. If you guys watch my market updates from the winter time, you probably remember I was telling the prices increase from January till April, and from May till end of the year going to be the same or slightly will be decreased because we're gonna have much more inventory, and that's what we see right now happening. We have a lot of inventory building up in Snohomish County, King County, and all those locations, and market not as hot as was end of the winter and in April time. Now let's jump together to the east side. Cities like Bellevue, Kirkland, Redmond, Sammamish, Issaquah, Basel, Renton, Mercer Island, those cities together represents east side. You guys can see with me right now on the screen, we currently have 2.1 months supply of inventory. And if you guys can see the slide comparable to last 10 years, we have similar situations only in 2019 at COVID time, and right now we have similar number of listings on the market. Medium close sale price in sales east side $1,633,000 and decreased for 4% year over year. 39% homes in sales east side sold above asking price, 19% homes sold at asking price, and 21% sellers sold homes below asking price as well. People who compete for the property, they pay 4% above asking price. People who negotiate price negotiate approximately 3% from the list price. You guys can see with me data from last 3 years for sales east side. You guys can see the last year prices decreased from the April to December for about 9%. It's about $155,000. Previous year in 2023, prices was almost the same. They did not decrease. They only decreased for 0.7%. And in 2022, prices decreased for about 25%. That was a big decrease. Prediction for this year. What's going to be happen? You guys probably hate me for this, but I have to tell what I think, and prediction for this year is the prices probably going to be decreased for about 8.7%, and we're going to see price drop from April, which we have medium close sale price in sales east side $1,660,000, going to be dropped for about $150,000 till end of this year for a little bit over 8%. That's what's going to be happening. But don't forget, prices increased already from December till April 2024 for about 12%. Your price is going to be decreased for about 8%. That means we're going to be have 4% price increase overall. So it's nothing horrible happening right now. We just have seasonal fluctuations with prices, supply and demand, and this is pretty normal situation for this market. Now let's see together what's happening in Seattle neighborhoods. You guys can see with me on the screen right now, we have 2 months supply of inventory in Seattle neighborhoods. And also a medium close sale price is a little bit over $1 million, an increase comparable to last year for 5%, which is great. But inventory is built up, also very similar to Seattle's east side and very similar to 2019. We have a lot of homes in Seattle for sale right now, and inventory is one of the highest inventory in last 10 years. On this slide, you guys can see 37% homes in Seattle neighborhoods sold above asking price, and 23% homes sold at asking price, and 21% homes sold below asking price. And very similar to Seattle's east side, numbers of homes sold above asking price is decreasing. Comparable to last month, for example, was 45%, and now it's 37%. But in Seattle's east side, it almost doubled, because it was above 50% last month and decreased dramatically comparable to last month. So market is definitely cooling down. Buyers who compete with other buyers to buy homes in Seattle compete for about 7% above asking price, and people who negotiate price, they negotiate about 2% from the listing price. And on this slide, you guys can see with me together data from last 3 years, what's happened in Seattle from April till December, and prediction for this year as well. In 2024, prices decreased in Seattle from April till December for almost 10%, in 2023 almost for 8%, and 2022 almost for 14%. Guys, please don't hate me for this information, I just have to spell it out. This year price is going to be decreased also for about 9%. So in average, people going to be lose about $90,000 if somebody going to be selling home by end of this year. So sooner you selling, it's better for you guys, for seller. But with build up inventory in cooling down market and buyers now not rush to buy the houses, they have a lot of choices. Price is going to be decreased for people who need to sell homes by end of this year. But do not forget, similar to Seattle's east side, from January till April, prices already increase a lot. Increase about 12% this year. In total, we're going to have increase for about 3% for whole year in Seattle neighborhood. We have normal seasonality every year. From January till April, prices increase and increase in Seattle and Seattle's east side for about 12%. And now from April till December, price is going to be decreased with build-up of inventory. And this was my prediction, guys. You guys can see my videos from January, from February, market update. I was talking about that and I was telling everyone that's going to be happen, and that's actually happening right now. So this was predicted, and predictions for this year also the same. Price is going to be decreased for about 9%, which is not a big deal, because if prices increase for 12% till April and decrease from April to December for about 9%, in general, price is going to be increased anyway from 3 to 4%. With that, guys, if you like my information I provided to you, and if you like this episode, please consider to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, this is going to be helpful for me and helpful for me to continue record those videos, and I hope you enjoy. Reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm seasoned broker. I'm selling real estate in this area for 25 years, and I know every corner and every neighborhood. With that, guys, have a fantastic week. Until next time.